Now let's round up all the business news. Simon Jack is back. Good morning.
Thank you, you too. Yes, good morning to you. David Cameron has today launched a defence of his big society plans as the government opens a new bank for charitable causes. Now, the bank will serve to encourage investors to plough funds into charities and social projects. It'll be funded by £100 million of cash from dormant accounts and an additional £200 million donated by the UK's largest banks. It will use its balance sheet to co-invest, underwrite or guarantee investments along with other sources of capital. Well, Rodney Schwartz is the chief executive of ClearlySo, which is an online marketplace which helps social businesses and charitable causes, and he joins me now. Good morning to you, Rodney.
Good morning, Simon.
This is not a traditional bank, as people might understand it, with a branch on the street corner. How's it going to work?
No, not at all. You won't be able to take deposits or get loans from this bank. It's going to be a wholesale bank, which means it will operate together with other wholesale institutions and other retail institutions to co-invest.
OK, and does that mean that they literally won't be sole investors in it? They'll wait for other people to have an idea and perhaps guarantee. So it's like using bait, if you like,
yeah,
getting additional funding.
I guess I'm hoping they'll be co-investors. I think they need to help the market to take shape rather than to make it take shape, which would be very distortive.
Now, this is the big idea, I suppose, is to allow these groups to come in and operate where the government either hasn't done a very good job or can't afford to keep doing a job. But the services that are being removed, if you like, are in the billions, and we're talking about millions of investment, aren't we?
The gap is very large between what's being cut and what's possible in the social business and enterprise sector and the community enterprise sector. This is an enormous gap, but that's where the sector is right now, and this is a very useful mechanism to facilitate the development of that sector.
So is this a good idea? It sounds like a vague idea. A lot of people have attacked this. It's the vagaries of this idea, saying it's very... because there aren't that many models of how this works elsewhere in the world.
This is completely unprecedented, and the bank itself has no peer pretty much anywhere in the world. I mean, it could work. It's something that might work. I think it depends on whether you're talking about the Big Society Bank or the Big Society program in general. Which is it?
And is there any evidence to suggest that there is an army of volunteers waiting for funding out there to get stuck into solving society's ills?
Simon, this is a small sector where some development has taken place over the last decade without any government involvement. Now what this government's trying to do is accelerate that development, and it might be successful, but I do think there's a germ of a good idea here.
OK, well, we'll find out, Rodney Schwartz, as it takes shape over the next weeks and months. For now, thank you, Rodney, very much indeed.